Hey guys, welcome back to the very creepy corpse party, Book of Shadows. Last we left off, we finally got to some goddamn gameplay, oh yeah. So we're venturing around. We've been in there, we're not going back in there, no. That's where Seiko ran away from us, yes. Let's head to Dexter's laboratory, where lives the smartest boy you've ever seen. Ugh. Why? What is it? Oh no. Is that Miss Bayou? There was a mess of blood and entrails on the wall, as if someone were launched across the room. Corridor, at tremendous speed and splattered on impact. It is. Oh, Mayu. You lived a short life. You'll be missed. And fapped over by a certain someone. The smell was positively vile. Seiko had commented on it before. But it was really hitting me now. Every breath I took was triggering my gag reflex. That fly. Just drew my head in. It was all I could do not to vomit again. Okay, let's just get the fuck out of this corridor. Search mode, activate. There's nothing here. Move on. I don't like the fly. It's creeping me out. Bugging the shit out of me. Bum 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 bum. The door to the science lab is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It cannot be opened. Search mode engage. That's the last time I'm going to say that. Although it's very easy to say. Should we just... Oh, so it stops us along the way if something's going to happen. So we'll just go right to the end. And if something's going to happen, it'll stop. Oh, yep, I was right. As I wandered through the darkened corridors, every hair on my body was standing at attention. Goose nips! I had goose nips from head to toe. It felt like a fog of uneasiness was swirling around me with each step I took. And that fog was growing thicker and thicker, to such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I'd cease to exist. I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer I could hold out, as I was starting to lose patience. I just wanted to get it over with. Fear was... God damn it. Every time I play this game, I get hickety-hurps. Fear was like a slime covering my entire being. No matter how much I wiped, I was only squishing it around. It wouldn't come off, as if it was stuck fast. I wonder what that noise was then. I thought someone was going to come up behind us and rape us. I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seiko's name. By doing so, I think I was able to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on reality. Seiko! Where are you? Please answer me. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize. Oh, let's hope it's not too late. What? Up ahead, I saw a light glinting off something. It looked, for a moment, like a web of Sunni string stretched across the hall. Wow, that was a mouthful. I slowly crept forward until I could confirm that they were in fact strands of wire. Gently, I reached out a finger and touched the closest one. Ooh. What? Yow! Break it down. I pulled my hand away, looking down at it. There was now a very fine, clean slice right on the tip of my finger. Tiny red beads were beginning to form, just from tippy touching, like this. Those beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swelling into one another, and forming a single drop of blood. And that drop quickly became too heavy for its perch. It began... Really? Just say you're bleeding, girl. Piano wire? No. It's a little different. I couldn't believe it had cut so deeply from just that one faint touch. I would have thought it was a spider web and just wandered on through it. Just sliced me up like salami. Had it been sharpened? I don't know, Nana, you tell me. It really stung. If I hadn't noticed those wires strung up across the hall and just kept walking, I shudder to think of what might have happened. Death, not from malevolent spirits, but from a mere booby trap. Booby. Who could have done this? I don't know, this is a pretty twisted place. There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense an ill will in the air and began to tremble. Was someone watching me? Even at that very moment? I feel creeped out just by the way that I'm reading this. Was someone just waiting for me to fall into the trap and die so they could gloat about it? Oh, I'm scared. It's pathetic, but I'm scared. Is someone there? Hey! It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go. Stop this, please! You're scaring me. Don't do these awful things to people. A bevy, wow, that's a word. A bevy of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying. And I knew that this corridor with its web of razor-sharp piano wire was effectively impassable. At least for the moment. Is that a hint? I needed to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling the trap at any rate. That's one hell of a booby trap. Booby. I decided to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. I don't like it when the music stops. Scares me. Oh, the piano music. Great. Okay, where are we now? Oh, we're just facing the other way. Okay, grayed out means we cannot go there. I get it. Okay, let's search. Search like we never searched before. I don't like it, guys. The door to classroom 3A is frozen in place, as if it's just decoration on the wall and it can't be opened. Is that a note? I see a note. Ooh, it's a note. Let's read it. Read a note. Smudgy, blood-red lettering reads, oh, fantastic. Getting closer to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness after all. Save it! The darkening. You see that? Down there? Down in the corner? Darkening. 19%. Remember that. 19%. We'll see if it goes up. Oh, what's this? Okay. Moving on. Oh my god, there's so many places to go. I don't like the noises. I don't like the music. The atmosphere. Scary. It's more piano wire. Dodge it. Like a Charlie's Angel. There was yet another piece of piano wire in this room, seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. Yeah, you better take fucking care. Unless you want to get yourself a new haircut. Or a neck cut. Ooh. Ooh, it's a lever. Pull that lever, Nene. What is this thing? In the corridor of the room sat an antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it. Bullet. It prominently featured two wheels with spools of translucent wire coiled around them and projected out towards the ceiling in a perfect tight line. Ooh, is this how we get rid of the piano wire? Could this be the source of the booby trap? Booby. That's the last time I'm going to do that, I promise. Pull the lever. Pull that booby trap. Booby. Booby, booby, booby. It's a pretty big booby leather. I wonder if it'll even move. Oh, don't tell me it's rusty as a motherfucker. The machine was old and the lever was rusted, so it wasn't going to give without a fight. I could rattle it a little, though, so I figured I had a chance. Do it, Nene. Fuck it up. Get your game face on. Lean on it. Put your boobies on it. She got big boobies. I did it! Yatta! Fuck yeah! Huh? It's gone. The piano wire, it's gone. Oh, it has. I didn't even fucking notice that. Is that it? Is that it? There's nothing else in the room? No. Alright. So now we can go back this way. Right? Oh god, the piano music creeps me out. Oh, we didn't go in 2A. Oh, fuck it. We're on the road again. We can't stop traveling on this road again. Piano wire's gone, right? Which means we can pull it. Some sort of a mechanism of a lever attached to it. Pull it. Yeah, fuck yeah, pull it. Pull it like you mean it. Oh yeah, it gave way. Without a fight this time. Phew. Oh, and we opened up a little bridge. A strange contraption. Pulling the lever made the rectangular floorboard extend outward over the hole. But also restrung all the piano wire. I had to be careful not to touch any of it. Even if I slightly brushed up against a single strand. Where is it? I don't see it. There's a large hole in the floor. Okay. Walk across it. Go, go, buffalo! Anything here? Another one. Right at the base of the staircase, no less. What a sadistic place to put it. I know. What if you just came walking down there and just sliced right through your shin bone? Shin bone's connected to your booty bone. It should be possible to use the wait, your shin's not connected to your ass, Monica. You know this. Should be possible to use the stairs, but that piano wire is a razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the noise is getting creepier, guys. And it's right in my ear holes. My ear balls. Let's go up the stairs. Why not? We haven't searched the whole floor yet, but fuck it. Where are we? Oh, is that the way down? Now we're just on the staircase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we should search the first floor first. Oh my god, what is that? There's a dead body. Oh, is there name tags to collect? Bleach white skeletal remains. Based on the build, it seems likely this was a female middle school or high school student. Her school ID name tag is lying on the ground nearby. Matsukaze... whatever. Okay. Oh, but it'll be all the same people, won't it? Save it. Our darkness is going up. 23%. Okay. Check the boys' room. The boys' room's completely boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Satoshi opened it up the first time, right? So Yuka could pee-pee. 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 Go to the girls' room. Do it. Something stopped us. What stopped us? No matter how much I wondered, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching. I couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. So she blacked out again, like the first game. Oh, we know what happened. Unless you didn't see the first game, in which case you should totally watch my playthrough. Plugging. I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that laid ahead. Or whatever these horrific future memories were, it could actually happen, right? I had no real reason to doubt the things I'd been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia. I experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything. Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain recognizing a similar situation from one's past and making a false connection. Pulling the wrong file. Error. Not fucking working. Please, no more. Seiko! Oh. Seiko, please don't leave me by myself. I basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. I broke down on the spot and began crying like a little bitch. What the fuck is that noise? What's that? motherfucker. A loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot up from the ground as if I were yanked. What? And as I rose, my brain began recognizing a similar situation from my past. A file was being pulled. What are you, a fucking file cabinet, Naomi? No. Do you remember? Sounds of a struggle coming from inside the bathroom stall. It's exactly the same. Take the maggot meat bucket. It's Seiko. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girl's lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back, as if it were just closed. Oh, it's Seiko. Let's go rescue her. We will save her this time. My heart was racing. I was so nervous. It felt like all the blood in my body had begun flowing in reverse. Behind this door. Door number 3. There's nothing. Phew. Yeah. I unclenched my butthole. Seiko, where are you? I miss you, girl. Just looking at the noose sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind. The spectre of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs. If I went too much longer without finding her... What? What? That same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned back towards the stall. No shit. No one was there, so what the fuck was I hearing? The wall. There's a breeze coming out of it. Is that the thing that leads to the principal's office? I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots. Gotta find that hollow spot. Found it! Ah, it's hollow. Hollow. Looking closely. Closely. The wall did jut out very slightly around that exact spot. Unconsciously, I pushed on it. Really? Be careful, Naomi. And a small piece of paneling swung out into the space beyond like a door. It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once would I have guessed there to be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall. It's really dark in here. The room is extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could fit maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground in the end to end. A hole was cut out. A hole was cut into the floor in the back, outfitted with a ladder leading down to the main school building below. I peered down the hole. Could see no sign of a floor, nor the end of the ladder. This could lead all the way to the ground level, or even farther. What? Where is it coming from? Whether due to the pressure of differential debris in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me. Oh, fantastic. It's fantastic. So we're locked in here. We've only got one way to go. Great. I should have saved it. That must have been what I was hearing earlier. A wretched smell was wafting up from below. Hardly a surprise, given where I was. In the shitter. I didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder. But if Seiko had gone this way... I shook off my misgivings and began descending into the bowels of... I totally thought you had a bit of the diarrhea then. Shudder, shiver, whoo. I wondered if maybe this ladder ended in a garbage dump or something. I stopped in my tracks, seriously considered turning back. Turning back to go where? There's nowhere else to go. But I didn't want to miss something and have to do this again later, so I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find down at the bottom of hell. The hell ladder. There is no stairway to heaven in this place. I was waffling between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn the fuck back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could. Is it that stinky? Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might slip. Ow! Plop. Ew. What? Oh, don't tell me we fell in a septic tank. Cave. Is this a cave? Sigh. I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump. Or a septic tank. I seem to be in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirty floor. You hope it's muddy walls. Could be shitty walls. Shitty balls. Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hole I just climbed through. but the whole area was otherwise pitch black. There doesn't seem to be anything to find in here at all. I'm probably just wasting my time. Great! But we can't go back because there is no back. While surveying my surroundings as best as I could, I attempted to stand up, but that did not go very well. Why? Oh. Oh, what happened? Ow! What the hell? My ankle had swollen pretty badly and felt like it was on fire. This bitch is on fire! It was the same sprained ankle Seiko had tended to earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further. Good job you didn't land on your tailbone. Could have broke it. Could have crippled yourself. No, why is this happening? Because you fell off a goddamn ladder. I made another attempt to get up, this time onto my good ankle. If I shifted my weight so the majority of it rested on the leg, maybe I could walk. Ow. I'll take that as a fail. No such luck. I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck in this dark, dank cave where no one would ever find me with a ladder I couldn't use. My leg had begun going numb and the pain from my ankle was almost unbearable. No, I have to get out of here. I have to. You need to rescue Seiko. Leaning on the wall for support, I attempted to stand up once more, this time holding my sprained ankle in the air as best as I could. What? I placed both my hands on the ladder, but it was of no use. I couldn't even make the first step. Damn girl. Pant, pant. Mustering all my strength, I figured I'd give jumping a try, even if it was only with one leg. This is going to end badly for us. But as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of that wet, slippery ladder, you shat yourself. Oh no, you fell on the floor. This is not going well, Nene. I could feel myself turning pale. I was well and truly fucked. This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but I just kept finding myself sprawled unceremoniously across the ground. There's that word again, man. Unceremoniously. I couldn't even say how many times I challenged those damn rungs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out. But it was simply no use. Tears were welling up in my eyes uncontrollably. I'm so sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't save you. Sob. Bowl. She a bowler. And then, all of a sudden, I sensed a person in front of me. Oh, fuck. Who is it? What is it? If you want to find your friend, you can't just give up. What? I'm impressed you've made it this far. You've done well, child. Oh, don't trust this bitch. It was a little girl. So innocent looking. She was just there, and she spoke to me in a very comforting voice. Don't trust her, Nene. She's evil. Then she hugged me tightly, as if trying to enshroud my head with her being. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Sub-sub-bowl. There. It'll be all right. I'll let you see her, if you like. Will you listen to what I have to say? Isn't that what she said to Yuka before she tried to cut her up? In the first game? I didn't care who. I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody, anybody, to save Seiko. Good girl. I don't trust you. Good girl. That's a good girl. Everything's gonna be okay. Painful memories, you see? Oh, I'm scared. Oh, the funniest of them all. Oh, I don't like it. A low battery, god damn it. Fucking camera. Oh, well. Oh, Seiko? This is Seiko? We're Seiko now? Naomi, you intensive jerk. Sharp. Oh, no. Let's just avoid the bathroom then. No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. No, it fucking wasn't. Naomi was just scared. And after what she went through, I don't blame her. She's always been so cheery and so kind. Why do you hiccup when you're crying? But I brought out all of her pain, all her tears. And the game crashed. No, it didn't. And that's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her face best of all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm so sorry for making you sad. Why has Seiko's voice changed? I feel so lost without you. Oh, Naomi, it's you. It's the same for me, Seiko. Oh. Reunited at last. Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. We didn't apologize to her in the first game, so already I'm feeling confident about saving Seiko. Naomi. But when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a little bitch. Oh. Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged without the slightest hesitation. Oh, it's happy times, happy times. This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely as usual. You smell like lavender, girl. I'll never let you go again. Me neither. You better not. Oh. Fan service. There's a Japanese-style room over there with tatami mats and everything. We should go sit down and try and calm our nerves a little. The break sounds nice. Let's go. Maybe we can make out a little when we get there. I do not like the noises. The creaky-ass noises. Custodian's closet. This is one of those doors that wouldn't open, isn't it? Oh? Huh? I passed out earlier, I guess. What? What is happening? When I came to, I was lying down in this room. Were we? I don't remember it. I was someplace underground, I think, with no way out, and then I saw that girl. Was it? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember clearly. That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side or a ghost. She's not on our side, Seiko. Trust me. Come on, don't say that. Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here? He said, not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh? Okay, so it's just... for fuck's sake! So many interruptions! Windows Defender. Go fuck yourself. So it's skipping past a lot of stuff that happened in the first game. Alright. At least we don't have to relive it all. Seiko calmly opened the door and stepped into the custodian's closet. I could hardly believe this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sign of a ghost only a few hours before. You seem a lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seiko, or is it just me? As long as you're around, Nene, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of. Them boobies will protect me. That's all well and good, but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay? Or accidentally hang yourself. There weren't any working lights in the custodian's closet, but it definitely felt a lot safer in here than it did out in the creepy, creepy-ass hallways. No piano wire knocking about then, no. Good. The two of us... Oh, plopped. Two of us plopped down next to one another on the tatami mat for a long while. Neither of us said a word. I guess we weren't sure about what we wanted to talk about. What? I'm so glad you're okay, Seiko. You too, Naomi. How's the ankle? Still hurt? What are you, a fucking masochist? Sadist, I mean? Yeah. I feel like it did really badly. What? I feel like it did really badly for a while there, but it's totally fine at the moment. Glad to hear it. Did you manage to find your paper doll scrap? Oh, she lost it, didn't she? No, it's still missing. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere else, and finding anything in this place is quite a feat. Well, if you don't find it, you can't get back home, Seiko. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, but when we get back, we can always ask the class rep to perform the ritual again. Then we can get you a replacement. What? Oh, that's true. I see what you did there, Nene. Once we calmed down a bit, we reached a point where we simply didn't want to leave the room anymore. We had no desire to go back into those fucking halls. So we didn't. We stayed right where we were for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be, as women do, about class and the festival and our sleepover the previous night. Oh yeah. Ordinary, everyday conversation. But then I happened to look over it and catch Seiko staring at me. Yeah, totally. Seiko, is something wrong? Oh, she looks sad. Oh, she's blushing. What's the matter, Seiko? Huh? No, it's nothing. Come on, Seiko, we best friends. We BFFs. You just tell me. It was too dark to see Seiko's features in any great detail, but something seemed amiss. It was her face. Was she blushing? Yes, she is. She totally is. Naomi? This is hard for me to say. But, well, what is it? She had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her face and seemed really nervous. What was it? Seiko, what were you trying to tell me? She got a cute, a kawaii face. Ah, never you mind. You're so cute with your little curls. Oh, come on. Now my curiosity's killing me. Not the best expression to be using. Just spit it out already. Go for it, girl. Promise you won't laugh? If you don't want me to, then I won't. They BFFs for laugh, bruh. Because I'm totes serial. What? The music stopped. Oh? My heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning. How could I have been so dense all this time? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Awkward moment. Since we have no idea what's going to happen to us in here, there's something I really need to tell you. Okay. Seiko's focus changed. Her gaze was now directly, squarely at my lips. Wait. Was this a lesbian confession? I think it is. This never happened in the first game, though, right? Will you, kiss me? Yes. Huh? I want to kiss you. Why? Really? You've got to ask why. Oh my god. Because I love you. As a friend, right? Yeah, because I make out with my friends all the time. Come on now. Nene, wake the fuck up. Oh, look at her face. Seiko didn't say a word. She just shook her head fervently. I was dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me? Yeah. And it's about fucking time. I hadn't even a boy confessed to me yet. That doesn't matter. Awkward moment. She hung her head low, staring down at her feet. My silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. She looked like she might explode. I couldn't see her face clearly, but I was certain she must have been quivering and blushing from ear to ear. Ooh. You're serious? I'd marry you if I could. I want to kiss you and hug you too. That was the first time I'd ever heard Seiko speak so softly, or with such a stammer in her voice. Oh, she's so fucking nervous. Oh, sob. We're crying. And she's not saying anything. This is going great. Before I knew it, I was crying, and I had no idea why. Seiko. I'm sorry. What? What? You did not just run away and leave her alone after that. In this place. Now you're both alone. I ran out of the room and just took off down the hall like a dick. You should have just kissed her. Taken a nap would have been fun. I still couldn't tell why I was crying. It's like I was scared. Or maybe I was happy. Or maybe I'd just lost a friend. No. Go back in the room. Tell her it's okay. I need to calm down. The Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost. Well, she might be now that you've just abandoned her. Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I owed her at least a thank you. You never say... If someone says I love you, do not say thank you. I love you. Thanks? No, doesn't work. Does not work. Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I needed to get back to her. I needed to let her know that I would still stand by her. Well, that's nice, but I feel as though it might be too little too late. Did we just step in a puddle of piss? I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby. It was as if someone had left a faucet on, but only just, and it was slowly spilling out onto the floor. Where's it coming from? But where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. Jesus, you get bad feelings about everything. I mean, it's understandable in this fucking place. All I knew was it was close. Like, really close. Wait, no. It couldn't be. I looked down at my feet and gasped. What? What the fuck is this? You just get your period? An unpleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pooling up on the floor beneath my feet. And it wasn't stopping. What? Ew! What the hell? What is this? Ugh. I hesitantly collected a bit on my finger and studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost tar-like in consistency, smooth and viscous, and it's coming out of your vagina. If that happened to me, I don't know what I'd do. I'd freak the fuck out. And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Holy shit, it's radioactive? She's radioactive, radioactive. Why was something like this coming out of my vagina? I don't know, Naomi. Who have you been sleeping with? You should have been using protection. She's got an STD, guys, that's all. It's not an STD I've ever heard of, but, you know. Glowing black goo. I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shifted in place, only to lose my footing and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear. Really? Are you serious? How unstable of a human are you? I put my hands on the side of my head, closed my eyes and screamed. I reached my limit. I just wanted all of this to be fucking over. But try as I might to shut out the world was determined not to be ignored. It was like heaven and earth were moving all around me. I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own... I thought that said ass. My own mass. And started obsessing over it. I was so heavy. My head in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles. It was hurting my back. Where is Seiko? Oh, what's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes. Did we just pass out? All the blood in my body came rushing to my head. Why was this happening? I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see the blood behind my eyelids. That's not a good sign. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment. Somebody please save me. Seiko. Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories. Who is this? Don't tell me it's that cray-cray little girl. Seiko, that's her name. Just as my last vestige of consciousness were fading, I heard a little girl's voice. But I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes. If you wish to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself. What? What are you saying? The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears. It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die, but then the pain and dizziness simply vanished. I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes, and I wondered if maybe I could open them now. Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were so forcibly and fearfully holding my eyelids shut. We're home? Home sweet home? Sweet home. Where am I? This isn't Heavenly Host. Them noises creeped me out. I knew exactly where I was. I'd seen this image a million times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house. It's my hizzle. My crib. Huh? Am I really home? Was it all a dream? Maybe. Maybe not. Mom, I'm home! Something wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground, and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What was going on? Flashback to a childhood memory? Who the fuck is this? Naomi! Guess what? I brought you a cat. So random. Dad? You've always been so mature. Watching the house all by yourself when we're away. Come on, pet it. Don't tell me what to do. Isn't she great, Naomi? Mom? Now you'll have someone to keep you company. Sorry we're always so late coming home from work, sweetie. It's so nice that we can trust you, though. I am really sorry, but now you won't be lonely anymore, right? Stop this. What is happening? What? Oh, it's car noises. May would spend half of her time indoors and the other half in the backyard, as if she were out to pasture or something. It may not have been much land, but that was her territory and she rarely ventured outside of it. Once, I was so upset that my parents were going to be late coming home from work again that I scooped up me, and ran away from home for a little while. Oh my fucking god. That scared me. Papa, Mama, I hate you. Papa, don't preach. Stop it. It's because you're here. Because you're here. Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home. Oh my god, did she kill the cat? It's your fault, you know. Please don't kill the kitty cat. Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and May run off to? I'm sorry, May. I don't want us to be apart. I said I really mean thing to you, May. I'm so sorry. Now, it's alright, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know. She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding. She's a cat. She just wants feeding. Ball. It wasn't long after that May ran away. She's not that fucking understanding then, is she? I searched for her every day through teary eyes, but in the end, she never did come home. She's probably dead. It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time. That wasn't it. And you two were such good friends, too. I did this. She killed a cat. But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out of your mind and move the fuck on. It's because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life. If If only I hadn't said what I had to her. Cats can't understand you. They don't speak English. May I come back, please? Oh, I wouldn't want my cat to run away. It would break my heart. Is somebody chopping the cat up? You never change, do you? Mom? Mom, where are you? She's not here. Naomi? Seiko! God damn it! Fuck your updates. Seiko, are you alright? I've been looking all over for you. I'm sorry about before. What is happening? She didn't respond, but she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko. Was it? I can't see you very well. Come a little closer. Please, let me see your face. I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and rested my head on her shoulder, and wrapped my arms around her. Something scary was going to happen. I know it. I just fucking know it. I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim lighting in the room. But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch, and that's when I realized her skin was cold. Why did it just vibrate? She's dead. What? No. Wait, where was I? Was I at home, or was this heavenly host? The last thing I remember was frantically trying to find her again. I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and finally realized that this wasn't reality. I hear chanting. What? Kishi. Now arriving at Kishi Station. What is actually happening? Where the fuck are we? No! No, this person, sitting perfectly still on the floor, not saying a word. This wasn't Seiko, so who the fuck was she? What is this? Is it a robot? It's a robot. It's a robot hooker. Naomi? Pant, 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 pant. Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever it was taking Seiko shape was coming towards me. It's a robot hooker. Run! Just run. Don't stop panting. Awkward robot silence. She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breath. I can sense her presence. Who are you? I'm your friend. With the broken neck, remember? What? No. This is the future. Will you make me die? Oh, no. Save her. Fucking save her. Why did you leave me by myself back there? After we finally managed to get back together, too. I don't like this, guys. I don't like it one fucking bit. I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turned out this way. No, don't say that. What's that noise? What is it? As I lay there, stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach. Run! Run from the child, or kick her in the pussy. I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me. Kick her in the nether regions. Do it! Do you want to save your friend, no matter what it takes? Yes. Who are you? What are you? I'm the one who controls the fate of this world. I had no clue what she meant by that. But I remembered that she'd been giving me advice. I fucking missed it. She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side. No, she's not, Naomi. Told you. Why don't you listen to me? I want to save her, please. If there's some way to do it, tell me how. I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard. What you've just seen are events from your past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes. Now she's talking in riddles. Girl. In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events, but you already knew that, didn't you? Kind of. How do we save her? This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like complete nonsense to me. But you understood it, right? Totally understood it. But I didn't say a word. I just nodded. There were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I can only assume was my first time experience in these events. That sense of déjà vu I'd been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion or misidentifying nerve impulse in my brain. It was real. Then you also already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated. What? So now you fight against this fated demise. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. It's the girls' toilets. An hour. I've been recording an hour. Surely we must be coming to the end. I don't want to have to make another episode. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. Oh, there's the black period thing. When did I get here? How long had I been here? I looked down, and sure enough, there were puddles of black all around me. What does it smell like? It was that viscous fluid that had been spilling out from inside me. A palpable manifestation of dread spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko. Check the toilet stall! Jesus, what are you fucking waiting for? I left her all by herself again. I know. I wonder if she's in the custodian's room. That sound. It was coming from inside the bathroom. There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls. With a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine, I slowly crept in and took a look. Okay. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the 3rd. What? Think about it? Open it? What do I do? Save it. Open it. Oh, Seiko. This was the source of all the bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I'd been having. I knew what was going on. No, I knew what I was going to find. I remembered this future. Fantastic. Oh, that creepy music. This was a future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what awaited me. The image of what waited for me in the stall was burned into my memory. Just do it, Nene. Kick the goddamn door open and save her. And it was now a reality. Seiko! Oh, she's alive! She's fucking alive. Okay, we got this. You're still alive. I'll save you. Fuck yeah, Wonder Woman. We got this. There it was again, a flash of the sad future that awaited us if I made even one wrong move here. But there was still time. I could still save her. Hold on. I'll get you down. But how? Her noose was pretty high off the ground. I needed some way to get to the neck. What? To get to neck height in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand on. The bucket didn't work the first time though, right? Save it. Think of something else. Don't take too long though. No. I remember now. The bottom of that bucket is rusted through. I'll fall and wind up breaking Seiko's neck. Okay, well that didn't happen the first time, but whatever. And there must be some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe. Hoist her on your shoulders. That's what Satoshi did. Gurgle. 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 She's choking. Hurry up. Though only half conscious, Seiko was thrashing about wildly, frantically squirming for air. It seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body struggled for life when life was being denied it. What are you doing, having an inner monologue? Save this bitch. All I could see, as I watched her body writhing on that rope, was proof positive that she wanted to live. I'm gonna save you, I fucking swear it. Okay, well do it then, don't just stand there. It was gonna be alright. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. Grab her body. Think of something else. Think of something else. It's not good enough. Put her on your shoulders. No, wait. I remember this too. If I try to lift her, I'm just gonna end up pulling down on her harder and breaking her neck. What? She's still choking, Naomi. What do I do? There has to be something else. Hoist her up on her shoulders, fuck yeah! That's what Satoshi did, and she lived. That was it. I needed to lift her higher up. No shit. I quickly ducked under Seiko's body and forced myself between her wildly flailing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. I bet you fucking loved that. Then put everything I had into my back muscles, standing up and lifting her into the air. Ooh, on that bad ankle too. This created enough slack in the rope that the upper half of Seiko's body, weakened as it was, naturally collapsed against the back wall. Thinking fast, I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so her head wouldn't drop back down again. Okay, now what? Is she saved? Did we rescue her? Are we a hero? Pant, 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 pant. Sputter, gurgle, cough, cough. Seiko, stay with me. Breathe, bitch. Oh, she's fucking breathing. She's totally breathing. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. Ooh, maybe we have to give her mouth to mouth. Her dreams have come true. Seiko's dreams have come true. I'm gonna get you down off this rope now, okay? Just hold still. All the hair on my body was standing on end. Goose nips, I know I've got them too. In more ways than one. I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seiko's death. Awesome. I could feel it all throughout my being. I had just stepped into a new world, a new destiny. It was an odd sensation. My deja vu, my memories of that horrible future that had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from now on. Now my hiccups are playing up. I got excited, and that's what happens. It seems the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seiko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully, caressing her nipple, and after a lot of fumbling, I successfully untied the knot on the rope. Wheeze, 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 band. We did it, guys. We fucking did it. Peeling the slack off the noose. Peeling the slack noose off Seiko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force that rope had exerted. It was painful just to think about. Up through this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me, and always so kind and outgoing. Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had now bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us. As long as the two of us were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko, still breathing, and sobbed. I led Seiko out of the stall and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any farther just yet. Seiko, you fucking moron! Baka! Why would you try and hang yourself? Sexy. I was so worried about you. Alright, just breathe, girl. You have no idea. I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't gonna let her go again. I wasn't gonna let anyone take her from me. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Do you understand? Can you see me? It's me, Nene, your lover. What is it? What is it? Why are you making a noise? What, Seiko? What's wrong? It's me. It's me. Okay, she's panicking. She's having a panic attack. Seiko wasn't acting like herself. She was regarding me as if she'd just seen a ghost. Her face was plainly painted with abject fear from the very depths of her soul. We know why. Naomi doesn't. I don't know why. She doesn't remember it. She stumbled to her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. Damn. No. Seiko, it wasn't us. We didn't mean to. We were possessed. Seiko, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? What? I didn't understand. Was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her. Oh, great. So we're just going to chase her after we tried to hang her. Wait, Tell me what's wrong. It's me. It's Naomi. I kept pace with Seiko's frantic, unsteady sprinting as she turned a corner and headed down the staircase, and then... No. No. Yeah. No. No. Please, no. Ah! No. Oh, no. Please, no. Oh, God damn it, Seiko. I didn't know it was going to behead her. I thought it might have chopped her shins off. Then she'd bled out. At least it was quick. I can't... No! No, god damn it! Why? Why, Seiko? I saved you! I just saved you! That bitch. Oh, it smells rotten. So do you. Oh, that creepy ass face though. Cackle. Oh, poor you. Poor you. Did you really think you could save her? Yeah, actually I did. Once someone's fate passes through these halls, it's locked in place forever. Save it. I can't believe she's dead. She did. God damn it. Don't you see? If your destiny is to die here, then that's what's gonna happen to you no matter what. And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time. Fuck you. Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. I'll gladly extract your painful memories for you now. This isn't your first time here after all, right? So, Sachiko knows that we've been here before. So she must have the memories of the previous game. Why is she such a hoe then? Why is she such a bitch? We have all the time in the world. Hang on. Surely we appeased her in the first game, right? If we got wrong ending 6, which means we appeased her and then just did the chant wrong. I don't know. I'm so fucking... Seiko! No! God damn it. We have all the time in the world to save her... I'm so depressed. I'm not even gonna... What? We have all the time in the world to savor all the new, unspeakable ways your friend can die. Is she licking Seiko's blood? No. I know, Nene. She's dead. No. You laugh like a crazy bitch. Such unbelievable cruelty. This was an inhuman malevolence, the likes of which I had never imagined could exist. Kiss her. Do it. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seiko wound up meeting a fate even worse than death by hanging. I don't know. I mean, at least it was quick. You know, beheading. It's my fault. My fault. My tears began raining down on Seiko's cheek. And on her forehead. Into her nose. Into her mouth. Into her eyes. But Seiko's eyes wouldn't close. Despite lacking the ability to focus anymore. She just kept staring right at me. Oh, Seiko. What are you looking at right now? What thoughts are going through your mind? Why did you run from me earlier? We know why. Why were you so afraid? We know why. But no matter how many times I asked her these questions, Seiko just wouldn't answer. I told her we'd always be friends no matter what. That we'd always be together. Answer me! Please say something. Don't leave me all alone. She did. I could still feel the warmth from Seiko's head in my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless. All I could do was scream for ice cream. There was nothing else to do. Nothing would change. Not that the screaming helped. All that did was echo back at me, as if mocking my pain. I felt like I was trapped in a cold, damp cell. I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell. Why do we have to be put through these nightmares? Through this nightmare? God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Somebody please save me. She did. An alternate universe tale. She did. Clear. Chapter 2 is now playable. Great. Soulful testimony unlocked in the bonus menu. I'm so fucking bummed out now. Like, seriously. I so thought we were going to save Seiko and she was going to be in the game all the way through. And she would come out the other side with the rest of us. But that's not how this game goes. It builds you up and then it chops your fucking head off. Alright, guys. The end of chapter 1. And it was heartbreaking. God damn it, Seiko. Should know about the piano wire. The piano wire wasn't in the first game, right? So this little girl bitch, she set up all these booby traps. Cause she knows that we know she knows we know. You know? Alright. I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Comment. Share your heartbreak with me over Seiko's death. Can't believe she's fucking dead. God damn it. It's just a game. It's just a game. I'm okay. I will survive. I will live. Seiko's memory will live through me. Hit the like button. Comment. Share, like, subscribe, and guys, share, like, subscribe, comment, and favorite, and I will see you in the next episode of this creepy ass awesome game. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. I know I'm totally photobombing you. Photobomb. Come on, Taylor. Photobomb. Yeah. Okay. Job done. Jeebus save. Oh my god, what? That was that thing. That was that thing. I saw its arms. I can't run. Why can't I run? Oh my god, it scared me. Oh. What are they doing? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't. What?